this is so not fair. I told Hannah to pick up the phone before we talk about this because this is ridiculous.
My whole Christmas has been ruined.
2 of my primary gifts for Hannah for Christmas have been ruined this morning. And I blame... What do I blame? I don't blame myself.
I think you should blame yourself. I told Shane that next time,
instead of just say what's happening.
I'm gonna say what's happening. I'm gonna say it. I told Shane that next year we are going to write on our packages to Santa Shane, and that will be Shane's presents for me, and to Santa Hannah. Because this year we just wrote our names on the boxes, and we get a lot of packages to Shane, right? Like, we'll order batteries and it'll come to Shane. So now we've gotten like 4 packages all addressed to Shane, and he doesn't know which are my Christmas presents and which are the things that we need.
So the most I can do is look in my email and like see what says it's delivering. The box that we just opened, I thought maybe something that I'd ordered for Hannah was being delivered soon. Mm-hmm. So I opened my email, checked the tracking. It says delivery on Friday. Today is Wednesday.
So
I said, not that. And other things have already been delivered. So, we're fine. She opens the box and says, oh, it's blah, blah, blah. Began reading it to me. And I was like, oh, my God. That's your Christmas present.
It was a very obvious brand. So
she knows that one.
I know that one.
A couple hours later, another package arrives. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, my God. So I texted my mom. I was like, hey, did any of your gifts that you're sending, arrive today? She was like, no, that's not me. I was like, well, I am 100% sure that nothing else that I've ordered is here, especially now that this other one was delivered. So I was like, no, Hannah, you just open it. It's another one of her gifts. A board game that I got her. So now and I didn't get you very many gifts. Now I feel like I have to.
Get me more gifts.
And I know you might be saying, why don't you let Shane peek in the box?
Yeah.
Before Hannah looks? We've done that.
Yeah.
Over the last few weeks, I've been doing that. Mm-hmm. And I just didn't today.
No, because we checked it wasn't supposed to be here, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm really excited for Christmas to finally receive the presents I already know about.
Yeah, it's going to be a big surprise.
I wonder what else you're going to get me to compensate for the lack of surprise.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll open it before. Anyway, today we are talking about our most awkward experiences out in public.
Yeah.
This is kind of an awkward experience, but different.
No, the stories we're about to tell are nothing at all like this at all.
They're going to make you cringe. Mm-hmm. And we should put in our title here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. It's time to talk about our lives.
Nope.
Before we begin our video, we are testing our microphone.
Please, Lord, let this work this time.
We've purchased a battery. And I'm speaking in a quiet voice.
Okay, it's my turn to test the audio.
Let me tell you a story.
Okay, Shane, we really need to make sure that I'm also heard. It's closer to you.
La-da-da. La-da-da. This is how I want to talk.
Is it?
I
thought you wanted to be quieter.
I'm a little bit confused. I'm just saying nonsense.
I'm not.
Oh, you're actually saying real things.
I'm saying this is the volume that I would like to talk at. So if this is too loud, we're going to have to move the microphone away.
Yes.
Because if we talk really sit here like this, it's going to sound so creepy.
If we're whispering to the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this should be good.
Why does that paper sound like it's 600 years old?
We're using papyrus.
Our audio worked.
Now that we have a boom mic, your job is to watch scrupulously to see if the boom ever falls into the shot. All right, let's talk about the most awkward experiences that we've had during our 4.5 years as a couple.
It's almost 5. It's 4.3. 4.75.
4.75.
3 more months and it'll be 5.
That's wild.
Yeah.
And these are not awkward, relationship moments.
No.
Although we should do a video about that.
Yeah, we should.
But there are times when...
I'm going to write that down.
When people have been awkward about the fact that I'm disabled.
So these are our top 5 awkward encounters. And truthfully, we have a couple more, but we tell those during our speaking engagements, and we don't want to give all of our content away, so if you want to hear those, you have to book us.
But just speak at your home.
No,
we'll join you on Zoom and we'll give you our presentation.
Seriously, but it's just like 3 more stories that we tell there. These are just as good. And
some of these are better because they're a bit more inappropriate.
Yeah.
And they don't fit the speech as well.
That's true. These are different.
Shall we begin?
Yeah. So our first story is about an old lady that we made cry.
Which is not how you ever want your story to begin.
No.
But we did. And it wasn't our fault.
It was happy tears, I think. I'm not sure.
We were in Peddler's Village, which was a little romantic getaway that we took like 4 years ago.
I'm sorry, is it just me, or have we talked about Peddler's Village and described it like 7 million times in videos?
It's gonna be unearthed that Peddler's Village bankrolled us to just kind of mention them every once in a while. No, they haven't.
But I feel like we've said like Peddler's Village, which is a really quaint little town, like 1 million times.
It's because we were writing about it recently.
Yeah, we were. That's true.
It's gonna be in our book. Not this story, but something else. Anyway, let's tell about the old woman that we made cry.
So this was early in our relationship. It was about 9 months in, and we had taken this little trip. It was like a 2-night weekend away.
Yep.
As soon as we got there, we went like walking around, exploring. It was so beautiful.
We're just strolling along the quaint, little. It's like a village, basically. So we're strolling through the village, having a grand old time. Yeah. We're in love. We're being all, cutesy and lovey, holding hands, being playful.
I remember we stopped to look at this book they have that's like every last name in the U.S. is in this book.
Yeah.
And it's like if you can't find yours, like you have to let us know so they can add it. It's like a thing. Anyway, I found my last name, but we're standing there in this square and this older woman comes up to Shane, and I'm like very invested in this book, so I don't immediately go over there, but I can hear her say like, "Are you Shane Burcaw who writes for the Morning Call?"
And I used to write for the local newspaper in my town called the Morning Call. Mm-hmm. I wrote a grand total of maybe 14 articles for them over a year and a half.
And this woman said she loved your articles.
She recognized me, which was adorable.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, that's me. Like, thank you. I was just being friendly and talking to her.
Yes.
Then Hannah returns.
So yeah, I find my name. I'm happy. I take a picture of it. I'm sending it to my parents. I go over to Shane and I'm like, hello. And she says to Shane, "Is this your sister?"
And I said, "No, I don't have a sister. This is my girlfriend, Hannah."
Yes. And the woman, she's silent for a second.
Yeah,
and
her face becomes
she walks
stone solid.
Whatever that is. Yeah, she just stares at me, walks toward me, takes my hands, and begins to cry and says, "That is the most beautiful thing I have ever heard in my entire life." And it's just crying. And I'm not... If you know me, I'm not a nice person to cry to. Like, I find that very uncomfortable for me, and I don't know what to say.
It's part of your, like, social,
Okay, Shane. It literally is, though. Like, I don't understand that. So I am just, like, staring at this woman, like, wanting to crawl away. Like, I just don't say anything at all because I'm like, well, I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to say. It was maybe the most awkward moment of my entire life.
And I think you were just like, it's okay. It's okay. Don't be happy. I don't really know. But we tried to move away from that situation as fast as we could.
Yeah.
I think that's so peculiar that just finding out that a man in a wheelchair had a girlfriend warmed her heart so much that she just broke down in tears.
I know.
That's something.
That is. I feel bad for her. I feel bad for you. I feel bad for everyone involved. I feel bad for me.
So that's story number 1. Super awkward.
All right, story number 2 is, I think, another assault on me. Both of these seem to be I'm like being targeted in these horrible interactions that I don't know how to deal with. This was, I think, even earlier in our relationship, maybe like 3 months in, and I was visiting Shane in Pennsylvania, and we went to an Italian restaurant in, what is it, Easton? It wasn't Bethlehem.
Yeah, I don't know, somewhere around there.
It's called Joey G's, and we
have to call them out because they ended up comping our meal again because they'd seen an article that I'd written for the morning call.
Yeah.
And they just happened to be like, hey, you're that guy that writes for them. Your meal's free.
Uh-huh.
And after that, Hannah and I were like, wow, that was so kind. We need to go back.
And the food was delicious. You had risotto. That was sort of the beginning of your love affair with risotto. It was like it was a really wonderful experience.
This isn't the awkwardness, by the way.
This isn't it. And we never went back.
Yeah, but after they paid for it, we were like, we need to go back. Like, to thank them. Like,
and to pay for the next meal.
By buying more food.
Yeah.
We've never been back in 5 years.
No, and every time we go to Pennsylvania, we try, and we never have time to go there. So if you live near there, please go to Joey G's.
If it's still open, I have no idea.
Gosh, Shane.
Joey G is wonderful food.
Yeah, and let us know if you go, and please tell them that we thank them and sent you that they feel a little better.
It's by the Lehigh Valley Mall.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. So Hannah and I are having dinner there.
This might have a little thing to do with why we didn't go back. What we're about to tell you.
And we're having a nice meal, great time. Like Hannah said, still very early in our relationship, so we're nervous, we're trying to impress each other, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
A woman comes over to our table and says, you're the man that writes for the Morning Call. I just read your article about your girlfriend. And my stomach sank.
Yes.
And
because?
The article was a few months old. Well, more than that.
It was a year old.
I don't remember. You can go find the article and look when it is.
It was in the Morning Call. That's where she saw it?
Originally, yeah. So, this article that I'd written, we'll say a year prior to this moment, was about my ex-girlfriend, Anna, and how caregiving is not a big part of our relationship, and my love for Anna. And, I wrote it in the moment, not ever imagining that I might not be with Anna forever. I was young and stupid, and I don't think I loved the fact that I was in a relationship, so I wrote about it. And
of all the things that you've written that sort of sum up young and stupid, that isn't one of them. I mean, that article was good. It led to your book. That's a totally fine article. Very uncomfortable for me to read, I suppose. But of all the things, I would like to call attention now, in revenge, to the final chapter of your first book, in which you say you will marry a certain girl that you had been dating for, 3 weeks? A month?
It was like a grand total of a month, maybe.
Yeah, so he professes that he's going to marry her, and then before the book was even fully edited, they had broken up. So now I have to read a chapter about Shane's future wife.
My first wife.
Who he dated for a month. So Shane has sort of a serial thing where he does this, writes a little bit aggressively about his feelings when maybe he shouldn't have. But this article is fine. But this woman had seen it.
Anyway, yeah, so she's at our table.
Yes, so she says that she loves the article. And before Shane can say anything, she turns to me and says, and I know who you are. And I was like,
you do?
Oh.
Well, no, I think initially you were like, oh, how? I don't know if you connected.
I definitely connected
you
it.
You do?
Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, this wasn't the first time someone had seen that article. I knew that you had written about Anna. I knew that in your previous book you had said you were going to marry another girl whose name I won't even say to protect her privacy. But I 100% knew. As soon as she said, I know who you are, I was like, well, you actually don't, because why? There's literally no reason you know who I am.
But somehow still the woman went on to explain fully what she meant.
Yes.
And she was like, you're Anna. Shane wrote all about you in that article. It's amazing that you two are together. So nice to meet you, Anna.
Yeah.
And it was just this moment.
I didn't even correct her. I was like, it is so nice to meet you.
How do you? When your name is Hannah, how do you say, no, this isn't Anna. This is my new girlfriend, Hannah. She would have been like, Anna, I know.
That's so true. And I was just like, that's fine. If she thinks that that's who she met, I was just going to be friendly and nice.
That's a bit mortifying, though. I mean, for both of us.
Horrible. And that was honestly the only moment that I've ever wavered in my wondering if I wanted to be in a relationship with you. When that happened, I was like, is this going to be my entire life of people coming up to me and being like, are you that girl you wrote about in that article? I was genuinely like, this might not be something I want to do, know?
I mean, Hannah and I have had some serious conversations, like years ago, about, the public nature of the things that I used to write about and how, how we're going to deal with that.
Yeah.
So it was at times kind of like icky subject for us.
Definitely.
We've gotten through it.
And you felt terrible.
I felt terrible.
When that happened.
Yeah, because I was like, how was I so short-sighted to not see red flags and see things that, or to warn myself, like maybe you shouldn't write this in an article or a book. Like maybe just keep it private for like a bit.
Yeah.
You were mistaken for my ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
Awkward number 2.
Mm-hmm. Something's like literally falling into my eye. I really don't want that to begin.
Must have not made your eyebrows bushy enough today. Anyone? That's a callback joke. If you know where that joke came from.
Shane, for the next one, would you like to do... Actually, we should probably not say the name of that restaurant. Would you like to do the waitress or would you like to do the little boy? You can pick.
I'll do the waitress. Hannah and I were out to dinner. Again, most of these are about being out to dinner. Mm-hmm. And I ordered a beer.
Yes.
And the waitress, a jolly woman, got this look on her face that was like a...
kindergarten teacher.
Yeah.
Trying to, it was as if a kindergartner had walked up to the teacher's desk, taken a cookie, and stuffed it in their mouth. And the teacher was like,
Mister,
did you take that cookie?
And that is the exact tone she used.
Yeah.
And she said to me, are you allowed to be ordering that?
Yeah.
And
she laughed before she even said it too.
This is a year ago. I have a mustache.
Yeah.
I have it's a beard, but I have a beard. And I looked to Hannah, and I looked back at the woman, and I was like, yep, I'm 27. And she goes, well, I'm going to need to see some proof of that.
Yeah.
And she's winking at Hannah.
Yeah, she was winking at me, and I was like...
As if Hannah's going to pull out an ID card that I drew with crayons and hand it and be like, bring him the milk.
Yeah.
Just tell him it's alcohol. So Hannah pulls out my wallet, shows her.
I was so sassy about
ID.
It too. I was not friendly.
You huffed. So that was really obnoxious. That happens to me all the time though.
Yeah.
I'm picking one example of many. Whenever I order alcohol, the waiter or waitress is always like, really? Is he allowed to do that?
Okay, the next one happened, I guess a year and a half ago. We were on a day trip to Stillwater, Minnesota, which is a really cute little town. I don't think we filmed that. Was it before our YouTube channel?
It may have been, or we were just doing it to not film.
Yeah.
Maybe we filmed that. I don't remember.
I can't remember. We were walking along a river path type thing, and there was a family sitting under, on a picnic table.
Yeah, they were in a pavilion.
Yeah, it was 2 parents and a little girl who was maybe, I don't know, I think they were the same age. Maybe she was 11 and the little boy next to her was 9.
Mm-hmm.
But he could have been 12. She could have been 12. They could have been twins. Who knows?
Children, but not babies.
No, old enough. Yeah, older. Not 5-year-olds. They were 10, 12.
Old enough that what they did is horrible.
Yeah, well, what he did.
One of them did.
The little girl was good. So we're walking along, and we're walking towards them. The road sort of splits, the path splits, and they're sort of at the end of it. So we're walking along, and the little boy sees Shane and begins to point at him.
You have to, dramatize this. Literally points.
Like that, full arm.
And begins to cackle.
Yeah.
As if his feet are being tickled vigorously.
Yeah, but it was fake laughter. It was just ha 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 ha. Like that.
So he's pointing at me and laughing.
Yeah.
And you'd think, that's enough. That's awkward. Mm-hmm. We had to, go by him. Normally the parents would be like, hey, cut that out. But as we get closer, he escalates it. And his finger is following me, by the way, as we pass. So it's me that he's laughing at. And he's, almost falling over.
Yeah.
He's laughing that hard.
Yeah, and it's fake laughter. I want to reiterate that. It is not he found this actually funny. So the girl next to him says, and we're right there, she's like, stop, you're not supposed to laugh at people like that.
Yeah.
And he goes, I know, but he's just so funny looking, I can't help it. And the parents are sitting right next to them.
They're
absolutely nothing.
They're within earshot.
Oh, like, they're sitting on the same picnic table, not within earshot. They're sitting together. Nothing.
Nothing. Not even like a facial gesture.
Yeah.
Sometimes when awkward kid stuff happens, the parents will be like, "Oh, sorry, God." Like, kids are kids. But there was no reprimanding. I wanted to pump the kid into the river.
I know.
I was like, "Are you serious?" Like,
I know. I mean, it went on for like 30 seconds as we walked by. There's other people around. Like, it was the most mortifying thing. It completely ruined the day, and we left from there and went home.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't feel like being here anymore.
Yeah, it was just
we've never gone back. I don't want to go to Stillwater ever again.
And it was written off the entire city of Stillwater.
It was horrible. I'm like, are those the kinds of people in Stillwater? Like, that was our one experience there that was horrible.
It was also probably the most I've ever been bullied. And I was 27 and an 11-year-old bullied me.
All right, our last story is one that we actually do tell during our speaking engagements, but it's so good that we have to share it here. So this happened when I was visiting Shane in Pennsylvania, and he took me to some place that he built up to me that it was going to be really, really amazing, that I was going to love it.
Because it is. It's a magical place.
So he said that to me. Like, before I even arrived in Pennsylvania, he was like, I'm planning something. It's going to be amazing. You're going to love it. So we go.
I'm taking you somewhere that will blow your mind.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking theme park, something like really fun, animal
the ocean
sanctuary. And instead, Shane takes me to something that they only have in that area of the country, which is a drive-through beer store. It's like a car wash, but instead you drive in and they put the beer in your car. I'm not sure why that is supposed to be exciting.
So cool. You can peruse beer driving through in your car. You don't even have to get out. You just order it and they put it in your car.
You can't peruse. It's all like far away. You have to know. It's only for people who know what they want. There's no perusing.
You can see it as you drive through that main
It's deep.
area.
You can only see the first layer.
It helps if you know what beer you want.
You need to know what beer you want if you go there. You don't get out and look around. So anyway, we drive in, and Shane had told me what to order. And I don't drink beer, so like I wasn't really sure about any of this, but he was like, I think it was Blue Moon. He was like, order a 6-pack of Blue Moon, whatever. Or a case or something. So I roll down the window, and the employee comes over, and the guy is like, what would you like? And I said, a case of Blue Moon. And then there were other questions that were asked of me, like cans or bottles, and like, I guess the number.
Temperature.
And temperature, if I wanted it chilled. So I was like, I have no idea. This is actually for him. Could you just talk to him about it? So the man begins to converse with Shane. Shane's answering all of the beer-related questions. The guy gets it, puts it in the car. Shane pays. Whatever. I get the receipt, and he's at the window again, and before we pull away, he's like, oh, would that big guy like a lollipop?
Which I cannot believe he asked.
Mm-hmm.
And I did want a lollipop, and I said yes, I do want a lollipop, but this man, in his mind, thinks that a child just ordered beer from him, and then he's going to make his day by giving him a lollipop.
And he gave you the beer.
He gave me the beer, he gave me the lollipop.
Yep.
All around, wonderful. But it, again, was like, oh my God, I just ordered beer from you.
And they don't ask, just so you know, they don't ask everyone if they want a lollipop. They ask you if they see that you have a kid in the car. You know, like some liquor stores will. They'll see a child and they'll give them a lollipop. So I was not asked if I wanted a lollipop. Like Shane's family members have never been asked. It's not like this place just does that. It was 100% only Shane.
He thought I was a kid.
Yeah.
So super awkward. And I had to then eat my lollipop on the drive home, but also maintain this attitude to Hannah of like, I'm not a kid.
Shane did not accept the lollipop. I don't know why he's dragging this dead joke on and on. So yeah, those are some of our most awkward moments with strangers in public.
I think if you've made it this far, I'd like to remind you, treat people who are visibly disabled as you would treat anyone else.
Yeah.
Don't point and laugh at them. Don't treat them like they're 3 years old.
Don't cry when you find out they have a partner.
Or don't cry at them for any reason.
Yeah.
Really. Can't fathom why you might cry to them. Especially if you don't know them. I think that about covers it.
Yeah.
Treat everyone the way you want to be treated.
It's a good rule.
The golden rule. Doesn't seem to apply when you use a wheelchair. All right, everyone.
All right. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.